Hi guys, today I am doing a room decor haul. I don't think I've actually ever done one of these. I've recently redid some stuff in my room, nothing major, but I just thought I would share it with you guys because whenever I talk about it in vlogs, you always seem pretty interested. Some of the stuff I got a while ago, but I haven't really talked about, and then some stuff I got a lot more recently, and some of the stuff is DIY. We're just gonna go with the flow here. Let's get started. So the first thing I'm talking about, I obviously am not holding, and that is my mirror. So this is like my full-length mirror. I have it hanging on my wall back behind me over there. Maybe it's a white mirror, basic, nothing crazy. I think it used to be my sister's. It was probably like 10 or 15 bucks at Target at one point. It was white, but really because it was right next to some of the what's it called, the border of my room, but that's white. And the mirror, although it's supposed to be white, I don't know if it was bleached by the sun or it was just so old, but it was like yellowy. And I've been spending a lot of time on Pinterest, and I saw this gold mirror at Target, which was like 30 bucks, but it was over the door one, and I can't hang one over the door. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna paint it gold. If it goes horribly, I can just go buy a new white one for real cheap, but why not? So I got some gold paint. I vlogged this whole day. If you guys want to see it, I will link that video below. It was a big fail at first. I tried to like use a sponge brush with gold paint, and it was just not thick enough. I painted something else with that, and I'll show you that in a minute, but it was just like not working out. It looked so bad. It was horrible. So me and my mom had to sand it down. And then what I did is I used spray paint to paint a couple of other things in my room, which I'll show you. We ended up spray painting the mirror, and I know it sounds kind of crazy, but I feel like whenever you spray paint things, it's just so much more even. It looks so much nicer. I think it came out really good. There are some spots that are like fingerprints because we thought it was dry when we moved it, but it wasn't. But it's not super noticeable. So that was the first thing, was that mirror. So technically it's not like something I bought, but it's something new in a way. And then next on my list is my coral. Now you guys probably don't remember when I got this like 3 or 4 years ago. I bought it at, I want to say it was Christmas Tree Shop, and it was like a mint green color. This thing, I bought it to be like a door stop for my room because my bedroom door, I don't know if there's a ghost or what it is, but my door like slams shut on its own, like from the air or wind or whatever, and I don't want that to happen, so I have to have something in between the door to like stop that from happening. And this was perfect, and I don't know, I think it was cute and stuff, but the color that it was before was very like dirty looking, so I painted it gold, literally spray painted it. It was probably one of the harder things to spray paint because I had to do it, let it dry, move it, let it dry, because obviously there's so many crevices, and I think there's still some bits that aren't perfect, but you know, no one's like looking super close at it, so it's not a big deal. But I think it looks really cool. It's not as like corally because obviously you're not gonna have gold coral, but I like it. I don't know, I feel like whenever you spray paint something gold, it looks a lot more expensive. Something else I don't have in my hand, my perfume tray. So you guys may remember when I got this a long time ago from Urban Outfitters. It was like 15 bucks, but it was like an off-white, and I just didn't like it. You know, most of my room, when things aren't gold or wood, they're white, like white. And it was like an off-white color, kind of like some of my furniture, which I don't really like very much. So I thought, you know what, if I'm spray painting some other stuff, might as well spray paint this. It was another thing that has a lot of like crevices in it. It has like some fake flowers on the bottom, so it was kind of hard to spray paint as well. I think it looks wonderful though. It looks so much more like rich and bold than it did before, and I'm really liking adding these gold pops throughout my room. I don't think it's too much because it's a lot of little tiny things. Another thing I painted was this. It's just, I don't even know what this is called. Flower has nothing to do with it. I just have it in there because I don't know why. This little thing used to be this pink color. I got this from Target for like $1, I don't know, years ago. I think I used to use it for makeup brushes, but I've gotten other things since then. But I just spray painted this. I think it looks so much nicer gold. But I think it looks really cool, and now it's like something new, and just spray painting some old stuff makes you feel like you got something new. Oh, these two I put in a vlog a while back, like months ago, but I don't think a lot of people watch that because not everyone watches my vlogs. So I wanted to show you these two things that I made. I bought them originally years ago, but I painted them and like redesigned them to look the way I wanted them to. So this sign, this is just New Jersey. This was from Francesca's. It was a sign that said keep calm and carry on, back when that was like, you know, in. And I decided to just paint this white. I did that, and then I printed out this picture. I wanted to do something different. I wanted like a New Jersey sign where it shows all the different towns or cities in like a different font. There's some cool ones online, but none of them would print out this big, clear enough. So I got this one. This is music. It's like a music sign, drawing, writing, what is it? I don't even know. But it was like the closest thing I could get. I just wanted something very simple. Might change it up, I'm not really sure. But what I do is I just put that down and then Mod Podged it all over the entire thing. But I think that looks pretty cool. I obviously was running out of paint. You can kind of see some of the words through it, but whatever. And this one is the one I was really even more excited about. I probably should have sanded it first. These are home goods. I'm pretty sure it said something like avoid reality at all costs. I think that's what it said. And now this is what it looks like. I just had this sitting above some of my books, but I painted this one white as well, and then printed out all these pictures and Mod Podged them down. So that's me, my sister, my mom, me, my sister, my brother, and Oscar the Grouch, and me and my dad. I just thought it was really sweet, and I like these pictures, and I like the colors that they bring to the room, and now it's like a cool, I don't know, it's a cool thing. I could always change pictures or something if I wanted to. I really like that. There's a bottle right there. It's a bottle of kombucha. I know that that's like a drink that people have now. It's like in or something. I tried it. I thought it was kind of gross. It burnt my nostrils when I smelled it. So I'm probably not going to be drinking that again, but I bought that for $3 at ShopRite. I think it was like lavender melon or something. So I dumped that out, and instead of recycling the bottle, I thought I would use it as a vase because I love brown glass bottles like that. And so I took off the label, rubbed it down with like a disinfectant wipe to get all the extra like sticky gunk off of it, and it's empty now, but I thought I would put some water in it and like a plant or something, like a real plant, and like it would look cool. I don't know. So remember I said I tried to paint my mirror and it came out terrible? Well, this is what I did. I painted this gold. This mirror, this frame used to be like a very light wash of wood, like a very, very, very light wash that I did not like. And I thought, since I'm painting everything else gold, mine as well. And I could have spray painted this, but instead I used the brush, and you can see how it's definitely not perfect, you know, but I think that's fine for this. Like, this isn't like a huge deal. I'm not a super big perfectionist, but I am annoyed that this is a crooked picture. I have to fix that. And then I got a lot of fake plants. I've been really into fake plants. I love real plants, but I know I'm not going to keep them looking good, and I feel like they bring bugs and stuff. So fake plants aren't cheap. They're very hard to find the exact kind you want, ones that don't look too plasticky, but I found quite a few that I'm very pleased with. I'm going to show you where I got them from. So I have one right over by my books because I have my books laid out in a certain way in my shelf, and there's like this one pile I have stacked on top of each other, and there's like a blank space on top, and it just felt empty to me, and I like filling in those empty spaces in my room. I don't know why, but so I wanted to have a plant that kind of like drooped down onto, or like a viney looking one that came down onto the books underneath. So I found one, and pretty much what it is was like two of those like stick fake plants that you can like make your own kind of arrangement, and I got them from Hobby Lobby. I think they're like $3 each, and I'm not sure what it's called, but if you go to Hobby Lobby you can find like tons of fake plants, and they have 50% off a lot. So I got those. I think they're $3 each. I got two of them, and I think it's the perfect amount. It looks really nice. Another fake plant I got is that one. It's kind of like bushy. It's more of like a bushy plant. I don't know. It looks really real. I think it was about $7 from TJ Maxx. I was really impressed. A lot of them are too big, and a lot of them are succulents, which I just didn't want. I just didn't want a succulent. I'm like over that, and I want something big that brings life into a place. Really like that one. It was that one over here. Bottom is just like a grayish plain pot, so I really think that it goes with everything. And then this one I really liked. It kind of goes like outward like that, and I really like that kind of plant. And that one was from Hobby Lobby, and I think that one was around $7 as well. So really like that. And I think that one, yeah, it's in like a little white pot. It was very basic. I think that was 50% off actually, so that was really good price. I'm really looking for like one of those banana plants. Is that what it's called? Banana leaf plants. I'm not really sure what it's called, but it's like the ones with the really big leaves. It looks very tropical. So those are the ones I got. And then I also got this. I believe this was from Target. This is kind of a succulent, but because it's bigger and like green, that's why I was kind of happy with it. And I have this just sitting over by my movies, my DVDs, because I didn't really know how else to put it. I usually like the plants that are more deep dark green. I just like that look better. So this isn't my favorite one, but it is cute and I do like it. And I also have some things that are like antiques or family things. I just thought I'd show you to remind you that like if you have a bunch of junk in your basement like I do, or in your attic, you might find some furniture that like was really ugly when you were like 13 or 14 that you got rid of, but now you really, really like it, or you think you can like update it with some new handles, new knobs, paint it. There's tons of stuff you can do with old furniture that makes it new, and then you don't have to spend a ton. And I think it's really fun to kind of like make something your own, like no one else will have it. So anyway, this is another thing I found in the basement when we were cleaning it out the other day, and it's like a little brass crab. I'm not really sure what it is. I mean, it has this weird thing in it, and it opens up so you can like hide something in it. Like, I don't know. I'm not really sure. Like, I remember seeing this when I was a kid, so when we were cleaning it out, I was like, why not? It's goldish looking, but it's very like old. I might have to like some kind of shine it up or something, but I just thought it was cool looking. I don't know. It's like a weird little knickknack to collect dust, but so right now what I have is like this sitting over on my little thing by my DVDs collection. So I don't know. So I have two pieces of furniture. They're both like family pieces that like my family had. One, I have my purse sitting in, and it's kind of, I guess it's like a magazine rack is what you'd call it. I love that dark wood shade, so I took it and I just keep my purse in it to keep my purse off the floor. I think it's really cool looking, like no one has something like that. And then also I had before for my TV stand was a nightstand that like went with my bedroom set, and it was small and looked stupid. So I used to have this nightstand in my old bedroom and used to hate it. I thought it was so ugly. I thought it looked very old and like gross. But now I feel like 70s, 80s kind of furniture is back in, at least some of it. And I love that dark brown color. I might change the handles. I'm thinking that. Let me know what you think. I think it looks good. I definitely like the dark wood color so much better. I think since my room is so like white and gray, and at one point, I think even when I did my my room tour recently, it was just so gray, and I think that's when I realized I wanted to change things, of course, finally when I got around to filming that video. I think that when you have a lot of gray and white, and I love lots of white and gray, I think that's great, but I think it's so important to like throw in extra colors. And I don't mean like really messily, but I love how colors in here, you know, kind of pull the colors out of my room. This blue color, the green, like I think it's really cool how all that stuff, I think it's really cool how all that stuff kind of falls together. So that goes along with what I did with my bed. So around the room I added a lot of dark wood, which I love, and a lot of green, which I just feel like dark wood and green bring a lot of like nature indoors. I got a few new bedding items I'm so excited about. Things I wanted to show you are, one, my blanket. This is just like a new throw blanket. You guys know I had that gray one that was really nice, but then I put it in the wash and it like got ruined. So I got one that's this color. I hope you can see it. This color. This is from Target. It was $15 on their website. Can you believe it? Super thin, which I like. I don't like thick blankets because I get really, really hot. But it's like this furry material that's not super long, so it's not going to get all like matted up in the washing machine. But my cats seem to like it. It doesn't show as much cat hair as some other ones, and it just adds like some bright, rich color. Like this color, I love this turquoise. So I got that, and then I also got this pillow from Target as well. Most of the time when I find throw pillows, they're over $25, and I refuse to spend $25 on a freaking throw pillow. Like, are you joking? This one I think was $12 on sale on Target website. I'll try to link everything below if it's still available. So I wanted to get this one because it had this blue color. It is a bit lighter than that blanket, but I think that's fine. And then it had this like light pink color, which I have a similar pillow I'll show you in a second. And then I added the yellow in because I think yellow is really cool, like contrast with gold. And I also really love this mustardy yellow color. I think it's so cool. I always thought that yellow was an amazing color to throw into any neutral room. It's not an expected color. It's not your everyday choice. And I just love this pillow. And then I, a while ago, got this pillow from H&M. The inside was like $6 and the outside was $6, so that's pretty good. The pillow itself, you can like hear it. It's like not the best material, but I don't really care. Again, I'm not sleeping on it. It's just for like decoration. I really love the color. It's like a dusty pink, like a velvety kind of material. And then this one is the one I recently got, and the reason I made this video, literally, this is from Hobby Lobby. This matches this blanket like exactly. Look at that. It literally matches exactly. This pillow was $11 plus 40% off because I had that coupon on my phone. Hold up. Wait a minute. I was gonna sing that song. First things first, I saw this pillow the first second I walked into Hobby Lobby. Like, we were walking through the plants and I saw it and I was like, oh, that pillow is probably like $35. That's so annoying. And we walked around the entire store, literally the entire store, came back around past this, and I was like, you know, I'm just gonna check the price. There was no price tag on it. Like, what? And it was the only one left. There was a bunch of pillows around it that were all like $30 that were like really ugly. And I was like, you know, I'll just bring it up to the register and ask the girl if she can price check it. First of all, this is the softest pillow I've ever felt. And even when you squeeze it, it's like, look. It like comes right back. I feel like it's actually gonna last. I was expecting her to tell me it was $25, and I thought, okay, I can get 40% off. That's pretty decent for a nice, like that's a decent sized throw pillow, you know? And I was like expecting it to be quite expensive. She found it on the website for $11.99. I was shocked. I'm thinking she maybe found a smaller one and that's how much it was, and she just didn't know. And I'm kind of happy. I love her. The woman who checked us out at Hobby Lobby, if you're watching this, you rock. But yeah, so this is amazing. Literally just putting this pillow right here in my room like made it look so much like this. I think it looks amazing with the dark green of all my plants, and oh my god, I think it just looks amazing. I'm obsessed with this blue color. I don't know why, but I just think it's so rich and warm and makes you feel good. So that I think is my last thing. I don't think I have anything else to talk about. I really hope that you enjoyed my first room decor haul. I was gonna call it home decor, but it really is just for my room. So I really hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. But definitely follow me on Pinterest because I am like a lunatic. I am a lunatic on Pinterest. You might want to follow me there if you like my taste. And I think that's pretty much the gist. So like I said, I'll try to link what I can below if it's available. And please subscribe to see more from me. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. And then I got a lot of what did I just do?